Hello and welcome back to a Let's Play of Civilization 6 as Pedro. It's been a minute, it's the same day, but it's been a minute, and I've had a chance to think about some things some more. For our science, it's a good thing we finished shipbuilding because construction is here, so we're going to grab construction. We can boost that by building a watermill, so I might actually build a watermill here. 4 turns. I guess this is the best. Porto Alegre is really good too. Yeah, I'm just going to hard build construction. I don't want to pause for a watermill because you're talking about delaying an entire city for that. Doesn't make sense. But anyway, the reason I'm getting that is I could technically build a lumber mill here for Fortaleza, which would be really freaking good for the city's production. And similarly in Recife, I could build another watermill here. Although I think that's probably, or sorry, I could build a lumber mill there, but I think that's probably better as a chop. And a couple things have changed in our settling order. Oh gosh, I've lost control of my whole life. First of all, this is going to be a later city. I'm going to go ahead and try and settle some other things first. I want to settle this city here because it'll give me the best mix of growth, production, and then ultimately seaside resorts. We're not going to need too many seaside resorts this game because I think we'll have enough production from elsewhere. But this also opens me up to settling another city here and maybe having a national park here or in just Lysefjord. Because I forgot this isn't, This is, in fact, a wonder, and it has really strong appeal, so this could be a national park as well. So maybe a city here, probably not. Over here, I didn't move this city one tile back down because of a couple reasons. First of all, I want to be able to put the city over here off of the coastline so that I can build another seaside resort once we get up to radio. But secondly, this will also help it get this national park sooner. And then I've got another city in the middle here, which is an off-water settlement, but it'll have a bunch of farms. And then ultimately this can be a national park as well. So I've got this national park and then this national park. Maybe even another one over here. There is another player here, so probably not. And this city can have a really strong holy site as well. This is a +2, +4, +5, +6, +7 holy site. So this will be a really freaking good city. I don't think much else has changed over here. I never actually thought about where to put the city. I think putting it here is probably the best because it can't be on any of these other tiles. I did move the city up one tile to grab these inner ring tiles quicker and then have its holy site down here. I'll just buy out to that holy site, which is fine. And I was thinking about settling it on, or putting the holy site on this tile, but I'd rather have the seaside resort. So I think probably the best place to do is right here. And then just build my harbor here. Maybe put our holy site right here. I don't know. I don't have to have a holy site in every single city. This city could just exist. It has good production on its own. Although, I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But anyway, the goal of this episode is to settle a bunch of cities. And lastly, there's a St. Basil's Cathedral here. I wanted to put it over here to get some of these tiles faster, but I think it's actually better to move it on this side of the river and then build the cathedral here and then have a couple theater squares here and then a carnival, run carnivals out of one of these two cities. And then this is a couple of tiles that could be national parks. I might actually make this a heavy production city because St. Basil's Cathedral will make most of these tiles pretty freaking good. And then I could just build mines on them or lumber mills, but I think maybe national parks might be a little better. I'm not quite sure because they're pretty good national parks. Like they have a lot of appeal, right? But at the same time, if I use all of these tiles for heavy production, depending on the amount of population in the city, I could just run a bunch of great person festivals. I don't think I'll have a great person problem, so I think probably the right way to go is to build naturalists and make these national parks. Especially because national parks have gotten such a huge discount. So I think that our odds of winning this game are quite high at this point. So we finished games and recreation up here so we can finally build one of our street carnivals. I guess naval tradition is the right way to go here because that gets me some vision on these medieval texts. And I would like to get some of these boosts, but I don't actually remember all of the boosts that I should remember. So I know the ancient and classical ones very well, and then once I get later, the game boosts just don't matter quite as much, so I tend to forget them. I'm actually going to, let's see, this builder's coming up here to build this lumber mill, and then probably this thing here. I'm going to try to boost feudalism, so I'm going to build this farm triangle out. And this builder can actually chop out this holy site. I think that'll be fine. And this slinger, I want to upgrade this to an archer when I can get there. We got a free builder, which was pretty cool. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Good. I'm worried about these barbarians because they already killed one trader. And we can actually swap out the wonder producing card because I don't think that I need to produce any wonders right now. I do want to beeline towards the entertainment complex now. And actually, I probably will want to build the Colosseum pretty quickly. Yeah, I probably do need to do that. And I guess, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I move this one over to this tile, then Recife actually benefits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can move this over by one tile, which is what I'll do. Especially because that theater square is down quicker. So I'm going to build this street carnival. I don't think it's worth it to delay the settler for this, though. I was just locking in the price. Oh no, I forgot to swap out the Corvée card. Oops. Oh well, I'll probably build the Colosseum quite quickly anyway, so... What are we producing? Settlers, Holy Site Adjacency, and this could be urban planning. For 55 gold, it could be urban planning. Is urban planning really worth 55 gold? Let's see. You know, now that these cities are pretty much online, like, I think it's okay. Some of our cities have already 23 production. This is like practically, I don't want to say industrial era production, but it feels like it. And we're only in the medieval era. We're in the early medieval era. One of my other goals with this episode is to start making a stronger investment in our faith economy and going and converting other parts of the world. Like, if I can get this sphere to follow my religion, then that would be but all the more science per turn. So I think this settler, the next city settled is probably this one over here in Chang'e Dansha. I'm not sure about the water, but I'm going to do it anyway. It'll get me there faster for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I don't have the money. I was going to say I'm going to go ahead and place the theater square, but I don't really have the money to do that. You know... I really shouldn't build the watermill, but maybe in the capital, which doesn't have very good food, it is worth it. It also gives you +1 production to all, like wheat, corn. I don't have any cities that really benefit from that. Like maybe Recife. If I took this tile from Cardiff. I really should take the plantation from Cardiff if I'm going to take anything. 135 gold. I think I'll do without. So one of the things you have to do as a player is learn... Okay, we boosted apprenticeship. Is learn not to spend your gold on like maxing things out. It's probably one of my weaknesses as a player, as I try too hard to like maximize every possible advantage, but that's, you know, not given the constraint of gold. Basically, I'm saying I spend too much gold. Let's get a plantation here. That'll give us a little more gold to spend. This builder. If I were playing the Aztecs, I'm going to send this builder down here to Manaus to help it out. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we're in a golden age. That's why. Oh, I just bumped my mic. I hope that doesn't come up. Oh, what did you just do? Why did you do this? You're supposed to be over here building farms. So... Oops. Anyway, this slinger can just fortify here. Actually, I want to fortify until healed, and then I might want to upgrade it. Doesn't seem like there are any barbarians over here. I'm going to actually have this scout come over and explore this part of the world. This builder was going to chop out the... How much more production for the holy site? 0 out of 131. So I could chop for 85 of that and then have more production. Or I could chop out the granary and grow faster. Because the granary will definitely be on. Yeah, let's just chop out the granary. This city doesn't really need the extra production that this tile would yield. And yeah, I'm building the government plaza here. I'm not going to be able to place this woods back. So let's just go ahead and chop it. Chop out the granary. Build ourselves a holy site in here. We need to get this up to 4 population as quickly as we can because we need to get our government plaza down and start getting our governor promotions. Where are we going? Naval tradition. We're just going to hard build naval tradition. So construction is boostable. So I'm going to put some time towards mathematics, which will get unlocked as well in a couple turns. Or boosted, I mean. I probably should finish this campus now that I think about it, if that's the boost for mathematics. I want to put this in recipe. Trade with this city. Little short trade route. So this settler is ready to settle. So there we go, there's our city. Warelhos. That's a cool one. So unfortunately our early tiles are not that good. I could buy this tile to really help this city out. I might do that, because that really helps get this city online quite a bit faster. Another thing I could do is get a builder over here and chop this holy site out. 156 production. Good night. We need to place the holy site before it gets more expensive, I think. But I think maybe I should faith buy a builder for this city. And I'm going to buy this tile. That didn't make a whole lot of sense the way that I just did that. I probably should have faith bought the builder, chopped, and then placed my holy site. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know why I did that way. But at least I can acknowledge that that was stupid. Oh, we don't have construction finished. Oops. I don't know why this builder is here. Probably because I told it to go there and I didn't realize that I had. This unit, we're going to skip its turn again. In one more turn, we'll have our water mill. Oh, 2 more turns. Gonna have this remain on alert. And this one's going to trade with probably Namadol. Let's trade with Namadol because we get a trade route or an envoy there. What was the suzerainty bonus of Namadol? Districts on or next to coast or lake tiles provide +2 culture. That's kind of good. We have a lot of districts that are going to benefit from that, so we definitely want to play their suzerain. Or, yeah. So I could chop and then build a mine here. That's probably the best thing to do for this city, is to chop and then build a mine. It does reduce the appeal of this national park if I do that. Similarly, building a mine right here next to this one, but I can always just take the mine off. I'm going to build this mine. That's okay. Just having another 2-2 tile will make this city all the more better. And this is a breathtaking tile already. So if I build a mine next to it, it might get sucky. Similarly, this is a breathtaking tile. Right? Yeah, it's dark green. There's no... I don't know why I can't hover over it, but... I could just chop out the gold. Whatever, I'm thinking too far in the future. I've got the pyramid, so I can build builders anytime I want to. I'm going to build a mine on the tile that we're actually working. And I'll build a grassland mine over here. Speaking of which, if we're working this tile, it's wrong. We need to work this tile. right? We need to grow that city. This builder's going to come here and build this one. How did that exhaust all of his movement? I don't get it. Oh, is he on this tile? Okay, he must have crossed the river. Okay. Well, this didn't go so well. Mathematics is ready for a boost. I'm gonna go to engineering first. I'll save one more turn on that construction just to be science efficient. Let's build a mine there, and then that's good. Up here we're building a mine. Okay. So what am I settling next? There's our construction boost, so then we can finish construction. Where was apprenticeship again? It's over here, yeah. So we definitely want to get to apprenticeship as quickly as we can. How much does it take? Oh, it doesn't even take construction. Oh, dang. I didn't even notice. Okay, well, we're definitely going to build construction because we need to get some production in some of these cities. I think this city's next, and then probably this city, and then this city. Because this city has no... yeah, once we get some farms here, then it'll be fine. And it has such a strong holy site. Yeah, and that way we exert loyalty pressure over in this area, just in case that other player somehow manages to do. Okay, so for Rio, I definitely need to get some theater squares in our empire going. Right, so far I've only built holy sites, is that right? Yeah, I've only built holy sites. So if I finish and I build a theater square here, and then I build a carnival there. I'll tell you what, let's faith by a builder in here. We definitely also need to get an apostle. It's definitely beyond time for that. And if it has good promotions, then we might send it to go convert the world. If it doesn't, then we will probably just... you know, maybe I should build a Mahabodhi temple. It's 2 apostles and a golden age. And if I don't get it, then I can have this be a national park. Meanwhile, I have 1, 2, 3 national parks already planned in the area, and I have a bunch of national parks elsewhere. Yeah, we're just going to build a Mahabodhi temple here. We don't have to worry about it. It'll also benefit our theater square some more. I don't have to worry about that eking out every possible national park. It's not going to be how I win this game. Faith now would be really good. I'm going to build a mine there. Get some more iron, sell that iron away. Speaking of which, we have friendship. Let's sell our iron. What would you give me for 20 iron? 5 gold per turn. We will take it. And what about you? 20 gold or 20 iron? 5 gold per turn? You got it. So now we're making 10 more gold per turn. Fantastic. I'm going to come connect the pearls when it becomes available. 31 turns, gosh. Should I go ahead and buy a monument in here? Some of these cities are going to have to buy monuments in, but other ones are going to have to build them in. Wow, that was such an insightful statement. Like, you guys must love listening to me talk. Alright, we're going to come settle that city next. Really? We're down to 3 in here. Let's build our street carnival out. Construction is done. Let's go for apprenticeship, which boosts mines. We can now actually build a lumber mill here, and that drastically increases the building potential in this city. So we can actually get that holy site. I am going to build the holy site before any of this stuff, because once I get the holy site, we double our production in the city and all of these costs go down. Plus we get a bunch of faith per turn. Let's look at our promotions. We do have the debater promotion, but I don't actually think that we'll be using it. I do have wonders that I could do, but I think I'm going to evangelize the belief. So what's left? Feed the world is gone, or meeting houses are gone, Watts are gone, Gurdwaras are gone. Gurdwaras would have been good, but I don't think I'm going to have any of those problems. I could take pagodas. Or I could take straight synagogues. Or I could take Darimares. Darimares would be the maximum amount of faith. But I think maybe Scripture could be good because I'm trying to go for an early printing anyway. And that would just help me solidify my religion and keep it in place in my empire. Or I could grab itinerant preachers because my cities are kind of far away from each other. So that would be reinforcing. Cathedrals might be the way to go because I'm going to have so many great people this time. Well, they've all actually picked their holy site or their holy building, and I haven't yet. So I can always come evangelize this belief later, so I don't need to lock in cathedrals right now. I'm just going to delay my choice here, which means I'm probably not going to get Darimares. I'm probably going to get synagogues if I need the extra faith, but I don't think I will. So down here, it's either Scripture or itinerant preachers. I don't know that I want to be building a whole bunch of missionaries. Although I could do this right now. I could just grab Holy Order, get a bunch of apostles and missionaries, go convert vast swaths of the world, and get a bunch of science for it. I think I'd rather just play hands off and save up my faith for other things. So I'm going to grab itinerant preachers because I think that'll help reinforce because my cities are further away from each other this game. And that will help just exert more religious pressure. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if other people follow my religion, as long as all of my cities follow my religion. So we're going to have this builder come over here, and we're going to have him chop out this stone. Does he have any more movement? He doesn't. Okay, that's fine. 2 turns until we go to this border. That's good. Ooh. If I roll high, I could get the kill here. I think I need to just run away. I mean, this camp is plaguing Hungary, so as long as it's plaguing Hungary and not me, I feel okay. And I don't want to delay exploring the rest of the world anymore. There's Scythia. Where is Scythia? She's all the way over here. Let's send her a delegation. And she's actually going to be happy with me because we are the same secret society. Yeah, she's already happy with me. So this turn we'll be friends with her. And now we're friends with almost every player. So there's our awesome campus. I didn't even know that I was building it, but I guess I was. Oh, I'm hard boosting mathematics. Oops. Let's go for engineering, which we can boost by building ancient walls for another 4 turns. I could swap in the Limes card. Do I have the Limes card? I do have Limes, so I could swap out that card and put in Limes for a second and start building a couple walls. That's worth tourism. I think I have a lot of time to do that, and the cost of the walls doesn't rise over time, so it won't take too long later on in the game. I think it's probably wise to continue building settlers. I've also decided I'm basically going to throw away that peninsula. If someone else comes and settles it, that's fine with me. I've got fine land over here. I've got more than enough. I'm going to build one more settler, because if I build it out of Porto Alegre, I can come settle this city really quickly. And then we'll like faith buy settlers from this city out to the rest of the empire. Which means I'll probably move Magnus from Recife over here. I don't have the luxury of taking that extra provision promotion though. So there's medieval fairs, and there's Reformed Church. So I could go for a quick theocracy. I think that's probably the right thing to do, because this is the first tier 2 government I can get to. I need to figure out where feudalism is. I've built 2 farms so far. I'm going to build a bunch more farms over here. So in a minute I'll know where feudalism is. I could take suzerainty of Namadol. Currently that gives me literally no benefit. So it's not a pressing matter. This builder, we need to have this builder in our empire here. Let's buy this tile. And then let's chop out the Mahabodhi. I think I'm going to reassign Moksha over to Recife. And then I'm going to assign Magnus to the capital. Because that will also... I'm going to keep Corvée slotted in. Because that will also help me build the Mahabodhi temple. And yeah, I'm just going to skip the turn for a little while. In 5 turns, I'll come back to that decision. Oops. Oh no. There's a mountain here. I'm actually going to explore a little bit, see what's over here. So there's another little peninsula that I could come settle. I think I have too many settlements already, honestly. Like, I think I need to focus on getting me prepared. I'm going to build a pasture here because it gives me +1 production here. And every little bit of production counts. Like, I think I just shaved several turns off of this holy site. Boy, it would be fantastic to meet Valletta this game. 6 turns until this growth. We're just going to have that. Actually, I need to put this to sleep because I don't want it to keep annoying me. This scout, I wonder if I can just get in the water here. Okay. I like where we are. I don't think I need to move colonization. I could take land surveys because I'm buying so many tiles. Or I could take great rider points per turn. We're not ready for that yet. Because I'm, yeah, you can have a delegation. Because, oh, I didn't declare friendship with her. Oh no. Hello, friendship. Yes. I think I've said this before. Because we're Pedro, we can significantly delay our theater squares and not really be punished for it. Because we're going to be able to catch up with Great Person Generation. Oh no, we didn't buy the right tile over here. Oh well, 90 gold is fine. Well, I don't really need it. I'm not working any of these farms yet, so why? What's the rush? The rush is just to get that objective off of my mind so I can start thinking about other stuff, but that's not a good reason for wasting gold. Okay, so now we have vision on a road to Buddha, so we can trade with Buddha and potentially get more gold. Ooh, what was that? Machu Picchu is gone. I think I already knew that. An unmet city-state has been defeated. I think that's what that sound was. I could build a carnival over here. Because I know I'm going to want a cathedral. You know, let's actually faith buy a settler out of here so we can come settle this city. Get it online and get it going. And yeah, we're gonna have a carnival right here and then a theater square there. I don't think this city needs a campus. Actually, I want the carnival to be out of this city because this city will have better production, I think. Well, none of this can actually be improved because I'm looking at it for appeal. That's a pretty good holy site, because holy sites provide appeal to tiles, don't they? Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to build a theater square in here. It'll be my first theater square this game. Oof. Can I do something else that is productive here? Yeah, I'm going to build a granary in here. Or maybe a watermill. Yeah, granary's fine. We'll see if we can sneak past the barb camp here. they have ships, then I'm screwed. So, what about this peninsula? It does have a +4 harbor, and it has a +3 holy site, which is a +6. But it's indefensible. Like, literally. Ooh! That looks awesome. I am running the Colorize Historic Moments mod, and that one I really like. No, do not get on the land. You're gonna get yourself killed. Or, I should say, captured. Oops. No, go to that tile. So there's mathematics. Then we get to education and then apprenticeship. So Salvador's Street Carnival is done. Let's build the arena so we can get the wonder going. I really need to get feudalisms because I'm buying so many builders. Did someone finish? No, that's still there. I was like, did someone finish the Mahabodhi Temple? But for some reason I just couldn't see the icon. Oh, she's been at war with him. They're actually not friends with each other. I don't like when my friends fight with each other. I just want everybody to get along. Mercenaries. We could just hard build that. If I have to build 8 land units this game, I'll be sad. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and settle this city. So there's Zhangye. I'm gonna go ahead and immediately buy a tile of Zhangye so I can get 2 great merchant points per turn. That seems like it's worth it because great merchants are just good. Look, increases trade route capacity by 1. And then foreign trade routes to the city provide +2 gold to both cities. That's pretty freaking good. Okay, and we're going to work on the holy site in here, at least place it. Should I also buy this tile? I don't think I need it. I could buy the gems. Or the diamonds. Whatever it is. I think what we'll basically wind up doing is having Moksha faith by this one and some of the expenditures over here. We're gonna have to start moving him around a little bit. I have him over there right now to try and exert more pressure in this sphere and maybe convert a couple of these cities to my religion. Like Manaus and Cardiff and the city down here. I think I'm doing pretty well this game. Surprisingly, work ethic is really good. You know, having a bunch of early production, like essentially 2 factories in every single city in the very early game, it's pretty good. I like it. Okay, we can go ahead and settle this city. Sao Paulo. And I think I could either lock in the price of the theater square here or maybe a holy site. I don't have a really strong holy site, so I don't know if it's worth my time to build a holy site in here. I am worried about the St. Basil's. I'm going to have to chop it out, and so I want to use these woods over here. But that's going to reduce the appeal of this tile. I'll have to use a couple different woods at least. Maybe this one too. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I want to build St. Basil's because it's a good city, or it's going to make the city cool. I haven't built St. Basil's before. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in the price of this theater square and build that first. It's going to be a while before the city comes online, so we need to actually focus on maybe a granary first. Granary and a watermill would really help out. Obelisk would be nice too. I'll probably have to have Moksha come in and faith buy things for this city. which is kind of ironic because I'm using this city as high production later on in the game to dump great person points. Why is it hard to say great person points? So we've met La Venta, which is not quite the one we wanted to get. Colossal Head says trigger an inspiration for medieval fairs. We don't need any envoys to be sent right now. We can go ahead and settle this city. And we can go ahead and... I think I want to build a granary in here. And I don't think I want to lock in the price of this theater, or this holy site yet, because I want to go ahead and work the tile. It's a 2-2 tile and probably the best tile in the city. Although actually I think the 1-3 is probably better for this city because it's not on a water. It's not on the water. As a matter of fact, maybe buying a granary is the right thing to do for this city and then have it work on a monument on its own. Let's do that. And let's have you work on your obelisk. I don't know why I keep having this guy interject. So we're ready to chop the Mahabodhi temple, I think. 91 production. So almost. Maybe like one more turn. Yes, you can have an embassy. Sacred places may have been better for me this game because I have a lot of places that I'm going to be building wonders in. Okay, so there's a harvest. So there's the Mahabodhi temple. We got buttresses. I like big buttresses. Proselytizer. And nothing. So we'll use this to evangelize. I'm going to put him to sleep until I actually need to build one of those buildings. Alright, so we want to build a theater square in here. It's a +4 square. It's pretty good. I can now start to get some of these construction, or these lumber mills online so that the capital can have better tiles. I'm not in a rush to improve that pasture because I know it's ultimately going to be a national park. So the next things we're looking for after apprenticeship is definitely printing. And then we're also looking for... Oh, there's Cleo. Hello, Cleopatra. So I wasn't party to either of those. Let's send her a delegation. She'll be very upset with me because I don't have a military. Yeah, we're a member of the same secret society. Let's see if we can actually just send her 100 gold to make her happy. And then see if she's got a green smiley face next turn, then we're good. Okay, so we grew to this tile. We can go ahead and build the farm. Build another farm here. I need to buy a builder in here and start building farms. I don't think that feudalism would change our behavior. We need to go towards Reformed Church to get more cards in our government. Scripture and probably not colonization anymore. Let's take urban planning because we have enough cities for it to be really, really worth it. And probably land surveyors because I keep buying a whole lot of tiles. I don't think great write-up points per turn right now are the right way to go. Or really any great person points. We're going to need to faith buy some citizens out of these cities over here because I don't want to walk them all the way anymore. Well, I guess actually it's 6 of 1 to faith buy versus and walk versus wait for a pop and then buy out of here. So I'm just going to, I'm going to faith buy a couple settlers out of Rio. Have that come over here. So this city finally has its holy site and finally has some production. In 7 turns, it'll have enough population to build a government plaza. And so I think... Ooh, I could build a Petra in here. Are there any cities that really could benefit with Petra? Not really. These are all going to be seaside resorts ultimately. Let's take our obelisk. That's the best we can do in here. No envoys, please. Thank you. I'm going to try and get vision on a trade route to him. I actually like Seven Seas. It's pretty interesting because it looks like one contiguous landmass, but there's lots of nice water. It looks like I've got a couple of different canals, like one in Guarulhos and one's going to be in Salvador. This apostle, what am I doing with this apostle? I'm going to go convert this portion of the world. Yeah, look, Cossack is actually losing Sikhism over time. I'm going to try and convert Nanmadol first. Yeah, so she's actually happy with me now. So we're going to lock in a friendship with her, and then we'll be friends with every player. Yeah, so now that we're friends with everybody, it's more likely that we'll remain friends throughout the whole game. It's definitely time to build the Colosseum. Oh, the Colosseum must be adjacent to an entertainment complex owned by the city. So why can't I build it here? I totally can. So let me buy a builder for this. Come over here and chop it out. Which also might mean moving Magnus. I should have thought ahead of time for this. No, I don't want to wait on it, so it doesn't matter. Are there any chops that I don't, like... I guess I don't need this woods all the time. I think it's more important probably to build lumber mills. I could chop out of Curitiba with this builder. We're gonna probably chop this woods, yeah, and build a mine there. Although this is a breathtaking seaside resort, so we're not going to chop that. No, we're not going to make any chops in Salvador, so it doesn't even matter. The only thing we're going to chop is actually the stone itself. So, not building the Colosseum just yet. Let's go ahead and... I could get walls. I think maybe a temple is the right way to go, because the temple gives me 5 faith, which is also 5 faith, 1 culture, 1 science, as opposed to just 1 tourism later on that I can pick up at any time. It's actually cheaper in terms of turns later on. Turns now are worth more than turns later on in the game. So spending 3 turns now is actually way, way worse than spending 1 turn later, especially because I don't need the benefit right now. Doesn't matter at all to me. Let's see, can we get open borders? I need to have open borders with every player, actually. Am I generating any tourism right now? I'm generating 15 tourism per turn. So technically going open borders with everybody actually causes them to exert more tourism against me, but that's fine. Let's just grab open borders with everybody and just have them all happen on the same turn so that yeah. The only one that doesn't happen this turn is, I think, Matthias. Yeah, that way I can all renew on the same turn. So, I think these will be the last couple farms that I need in order to get the boost. Yep. I am going to build this triangle above getting this rice tile, because I'd rather have the ability to expand this out. This could be claimed by 2 different cities, technically speaking. 1, 2, 3. This one could actually be part of the city. Actually, I don't think that makes sense. I think I should come get the rice tile. Yeah, that's worth it. And now we know where feudalism is. Where is feudalism? Oops. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Open civics tree. Reformed church. Oh, feudalism is right here. So, gonna build a mine here. That's for sure. I'm gonna need a theater square here. And then production in Curitiba. Could work on its theater square. That's basically what I need from the city. I just need it to exist and have a theater square next to a wonder. It's not gonna, like, I'm not gonna build this holy site because I'm worried about that bug. It has production in other parts of its city. It's sort of a filler city. I don't know if I should have settled it. I don't know. But it's settled now, so. What tiles are we actually working in Rio? We're working this pasture. I can come finish this pasture. I'm going to try and hold off from getting any more builders until, whatchamacallit, the serfdom card, so that I can get 5 charges on these builders, or 6 charges rather. But then I'll probably faith buy a ton of builders. Yeah. So we're ready to buy this tile. And then I'm going to clear the queue because I don't want to put this production towards the temple. I want to put this production towards the Colosseum. How much would it cost me to change government? 250 gold. Oh well, I don't need to be super production efficient. I'm going to just yoink 63 production directly into the Colosseum. How come I can't build it on this tile? This is bad. Please tell me. On flat land. How did I not see that before? I literally checked before. Well, that royally screwed up my plan. Because I could have built the entertainment complex right here, and I could have built the Colosseum right here. It's okay. I'll build this entertainment complex next to this, yeah. It's okay. And then I'll come chop that, which means I did have chops. So I need to move Magnus to Salvador. So this is going to be a theater square here. I'm going to turn this into a lumber mill because it has such good production on it. Wow, that's a good tile. So maybe I don't need the help of 25 turns for a holy site. It won't cost me that much, right? 170. It'll only cost me 500 faith, which is 5 turns of faith versus 25 turns of production in here. How long till I get 2 more governor promotions? Oof. Medieval Fairs has 1. Well, you know how that is. I need the government plaza. That's what I need. 3 more turns. So there's a high adjacency theater square. We might actually get another golden age, which would be cool. There's printing. We're going to definitely go towards printing. This settler is finished. You can have this settler come settle this city on the horses. And I think... Oh, St. Basil's Cathedral. What? What? I think of all my options, the best one is probably the temple. The temple gives me 4 faith, which is also 1 science, 1 culture, 1 gold. Oh, exploration is right after theocracy. I think I'll have... I wish I could capitalize on this even more. This is really cool. But basically I can be Merchant Republic whenever I want to. I think I'll keep theocracy for a good while, though, because it is a good distribution of cards. Like, it's basically my own government plus another green slot plus 2 red slots. And it gives me the ability to have a discount on purchases with Faith, which is going to be insane. Anything that I buy with Faith is 15% cheaper. I'm about to buy a lot of things with Faith. So we'll have to stay in Reformed Church for a good while here. Or sorry, Theocracy for a while here. I'm going to grab the Limes card so that I can build walls whenever I want to, and I'll take conscription. No, I don't need any conscription. I could take Maritime Industries. Yeah, let's take Maritime Industries. And I can take Land Surveyors out at this point, right? I have other things that I could run, like Simultaneum. I mean, I don't think Simultaneum actually does that much for me. It just gives me a little bit of extra faith in buildings from holy sites, which is, there's not a whole lot of those. Yeah, we'll do that. Seems fine. Okay. So we're going to build a theater square in here. And then I think I'll get a camp here just to get a little bit of extra gold. Or I could chop the deer and then place a... yeah, that's probably better. Chop the deer, place a lumber mill. Especially because I think Magnus is still there. Nope, I moved Magnus. I'm very smart. Alright. We need feudalism. We could build a shrine really quick. This builder... well... yeah. I kind of messed him up. Messed that farm triangle up for sure. So we're currently working the olives, the reef, and this tile right here. I'm going to come build a lumber mill before Magnus establishes. That will change me over. Yeah. So we can convert this city. There will not be a majority religion. Oh, wow. They've done a great job spreading Sikhism over here. So there's Catholicism here. I'm going to try and establish like Namatal, Pesh, and Koseg as Catholicism. So I'm going to come convert Pex next. There could be another city over here, actually. I mean, what good does it do, honestly? Like, it's just... it's okay. I don't need it. I think I need to get my existing economy taken care of first. Okay, so finally this holy site's done. Let's get a granary, because we're already at our housing limit, and then we'll grab our old god obelisk. So... harvest the deer for 66 production, and then build a lumber mill. I can also, because I know this is not going to be... well, actually, this is going to be one. Oops. Yeah. Oh no, I lost the builder because he only had one charge left. Okay. I think this city is a good city to settle. And then this city's holy site is right here. Yeah, that's fine. Campo Grande. I want to work on a obelisk in here first, because it technically is settled on water, so it has a little bit of housing to work with. There's military training. Yeah, one thing about the Seven Seas map is it tends to... it looks like it lends itself more towards some canals. Like, This could be a Panama Canal, and this could be... Well, actually, that's not... But yeah. This is definitely a really good canal city. There's probably another good canal city, like, right here. Right here. I don't know, I like it. I'm just looking for a change of pace. I'm ready for one. +1 faith in the capital in every shrine. That seems good. So, one more turn we can chop. Oops, stop. I'm gonna have this automatic exploration and just go wherever. Same with you, just walk around. Let's actually swap in Corvée, now that I'm building a wonder. Oh, speaking of wonders, I needed to build a wonder in here too. I need to build St. Basil Cathedral. 230 turns, good God. That's the goal, at least. There's Catholicism in Pex. So we'll overtake Sikhism in like 20 turns here, it looks like. A little over 20 turns. It's going to be harder anywhere else. So I might just kind of try to make this the fault line. Yeah, that's fine. One turn for walls, though. That's so nice. I mean, what else am I doing? I could build the Apadana, which is technically a wonder. I think maybe a builder would probably be the way to go, so I can start sending builders to the rest of my empire. So Magnus is here. Colosseum is at 190 production. 115. The thing is, I'm using this tile actively to create the Colosseum. I'm gonna come build a mine here. Yeah, this is never gonna be a good resort, so I'm gonna build a mine here. And then I'll chop. Yes, you're gonna have a delegation. There's the Cree, who is happy that we're friends, right? Is that what his... Yeah, tries to form multiple alliances. So we actually need to get up to civil service when we find it. That's civil service, isn't it? Civil service is a medieval era thing. What's next? I mean, I guess maybe grabbing a governor title with guilds, or let's grab a governor title with medieval fairs, because that leads to a tech from the Renaissance era. Not like the other one doesn't, but I mean, is the only one that leads to that tech, as opposed to having to share it. So it's definitely time to build a government plaza in here. So we can get up to Moksha level 2. We want Moksha level 3. I think our current mix is probably okay. Is this guy ready to chop? 108 production. Let's skip the turn. Let's convert here. Oh, we have another city over here. Past. Cool. I need to buy a monument in here, in that case. Because I need to pick up all these tiles. Particularly these two. I need to watch out and be careful. Those mean the same thing. Alright, and here we go. Let's chop. Oh no, one more turn. Okay. Well, I was going to say that's a perfect end to the episode, but we have one more turn to do that. In this city... Do we go ahead and place the holy site? I think I can use that holy site to build something else. Like maybe the diplomatic quarter would be good. Like what else is the city gonna do? Yeah, because it'll have the production to build diplomatic quarter buildings. I think this is fine. Whatever. She's upset that my army's weak. Wait till she sees my leggy. There's the Colosseum. Oh no, what is it? Okay, come back. We'll keep everything set. I'm gonna go ahead and place my theater square in here. Oh, I don't have the population yet. Okay, anyway, that's a good place to call it. Building the Colosseum, so now I have even more culture and more amenities. Things are going pretty well here. I'm enjoying this Let's Play. Let me know if you are in the comments, and don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.